Hello everybody, this is Anna Marie from Not So Many Album Templates again, and this is about the 10th time that I'm trying to record this video. I don't know what's wrong with it, just goes dead, but I'm going to try again. I was quiet here on YouTube on my channel since the beginning of the year, but I've been managing to do a lot. There was a lot of boxes in my garage that still needed to be unpacked, and I did that, and I threw out the stuff that I didn't want. Not that it was much, but yes, I managed to do that. And I started last week Monday to sell my albums that I made in the past, my sample albums, on my templates. The reason of doing that was that I just had too many. That was the whole of the craft room full. On the wall, one shelf, it was just albums. And if somebody would ask me, I didn't keep track of what I was doing properly. If, say for instance, this was the GB1 album, I would made it and think that I would remember where I did it and where it came from and what templates I used, but obviously with so many things on my plate I forgot, and I still forget. So yes, I managed to sort them out and work through it and see where my templates came from, and I gave them prices and I sold them. So the reason why I'm back here today is I'm going to start fresh. And the first album that I'm making is my 5 by 5.25 by 7.5 album. And yeah, I'll take it from there. In the meantime, I've also done a little bit of research myself with regards to spines and hinges and things like that. I mentioned in one of my previous videos about a lady by the name of Laura Dennison. She's a very, very, very good teacher from overseas, from America, and it was years ago that I saw her hinge system. She called it Stack the Deck hinge system, and I was really chuffed with it. I used it for a long, long time. But then one year I did a big album in class, and then I started to introduce something similar that Kathy Orta is using, but at that stage I didn't know. I didn't watch YouTube videos, so it was something that I thought out myself to make my life easier. But then I was thinking the other day, and I thought by myself, why don't I make something that will work for me? Not that I saw at somebody else or was, I mean, you get ideas everywhere, but you can't always, and you don't always use them. So I sat down and I prepared and I made something that I believe is going to work for me, and this is what I'm going to use in my albums going forward. The only thing with this system is, if you have, this is with 1/2 inch between your pages. Now 1/2 inch is not, it's a lot, but I want a 1/2 inch space between my pages because then I can embellish. If you want to do a 1/4, it goes virtually back to Laura's Stack the Deck, but this, the 1/2 inch, and what I'm also going to show you is there's 4 stripes on this one of mine. This stripe means your page is just gonna go to that stripe there. This is your page, and please mind that it's an old piece of paper that I did on. That is part of your page, but your page is just gonna stop there at that first line, and there as well. Your page is gonna stop there, and that is gonna be I made an album from it that I sold, unfortunately, so I couldn't show you exactly how it works, but this is an extra piece of paper that's in there to make your album pages lie flatter than the rest. Now, how I did this, I'm going to give you the measurements, and you can test it out for yourself. This one is 4 3/4 of an inch. You score it at 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch, and 3.5 inch, and 3 3/4 of an inch. Again, this is a 4 3/4 piece of paper. So you score it at 3/4 of an inch, 3.5, and 3 3/4 of an inch. And your length is just going to be the length of your album. So yeah, and the second one is a 3.5 piece of paper. You will score it again, 3/4 of an inch, 2.5 inches, and 2 3/4 of an inch, like that. And the third one is 3/4 of an inch, 1.5 inches, and 1 3/4 of an inch. This one is 2.5 inches long. So that's your 2.5, 3.5, and 4 3/4. So what you do with this, it's very plain and simple. I'm just going to do it with wet glue so that I can show you. You don't glue here on this little 1/4 inch pieces. You don't glue there. Where you glue is, oh no, I shouldn't do it like this because my album is not ready. But once your album is ready, this is the last one that goes onto your page, like that. And your spine is 2.5, should be 2.5. So my spine, I've decided to make 3, but you can get away with 2.5 spine. So what we're going to do with this one then is where your let me put it this way, your 2 inner lines is, you're gonna put glue there. Okay, and then you put it to the best of your ability. It should be 1/2 inch from that line to the fold on that side, and from that line to that side it should be 1/2 inch from there. Okay, let me just quickly burnish here. The same with this one as well. Okay, but this one I fold like so because I want to measure like so. I want to see where I put my paper. So this is the only piece that gets glued. Okay, half a piece, half an inch, both ways, both sides. Okay, now there's your whole system, like so, where you're going to attach your pages. And like I said, you're not going to attach it from there to there, to your second line. You're going to attach it from your start to your first line. So if I can put it, if I can show you like this, is you're going to angle your corner just from there to there, not to there. Just leave that 1/4 of an inch there. Let me do this one. See? And this one. Yeah, I'm turning it all the way. See that? And that is your new hinge system. I don't believe this is gonna, it depends on, it doesn't, yeah, well, it depends on the paper that you're using, but our normal 160 gram cardstock, I don't think we'll have a problem with it. Or even your normal plain scrapbook cardstock, I don't think there would be a problem with that. So I am going to show you. I can't show you a sample because I don't have one. So let me just do this quickly. Just again. And like I said, I'm just going to put glue on between the inner lines of the whole album. Okay, now we measure 1/2 inch, more or less. Oh no, man. Okay, second one. And there we go, there's our 1/2 inch spine. Okay, so we're going to cut our corners at the angle. Let me just get a small dustbin of mine. One day's wondered that I'm going to swallow that little dopey. There you go. There's your whole hinge system, and you've got 1/2 inch space between your pages. Do you see that? Okay, let's just see. I'm very brave. I'm going to cut my corners. And attach my glue, my double-sided tape, and it's only now that I realize I have got a big pencil, pen and scissor problem. I might have, I'm telling you, I'm having about 200 pencils alone. The one I still got from in 2005 we went to the CK University. It was called Creative Keepsakes University in I can't remember what it was, in I think it was in Salt Lake City or somewhere there. And I got this pencil. I found it again. I really found it again. And scissors I have got, I might turn around about 80 scissors. I've got too many scissors. So yes, I'm going to start working with my stuff. Okay, let's just take one page. I just want to get my glue stick. I've been repacking everything and I've been packing away some stuff. It's still in reachable, you know, I can still reach it, but it's not here anymore. So put it corner to corner. And put it corner to corner. See, and there is your page done. So this is where your page is going to go in, but like I say, it will just go onto that area there. Like with this one, just want to show you with this one, it will go up to, oh, okay, let me just cut this one smaller, just more or less. See, when you put your album page in now, you're gonna stop at that first line. There you're gonna stop. So it will still, it will make your page lie flatter in your album, and then you can start loading it. But once you've turned it over, it will lay flatter at the end of the day. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to attach all my pages, and I'm going to cover my album on the in and outside, and cut out my these things. I've done that. I'm going to cut them out, and I'll be back with a second video. But then I'll show you. I'm going to, and I've decided to do this in a more controlled way. Whereas I have numbered my pages, but somehow, as I said, when I you know, somehow I just assume that people will know what I do, and it's not that easy. My friend Marita scraps with me for a long, so she scrapped with me for a long time. The same with Isabel, the same with all those ladies, and yet when she was supposed to read my instructions, I realized that it is not good written instructions. And I must say, I'd rather show you than giving you it on paper. So because I'm a learner like this, I learn faster like this. I believe in showing first, and then you go and you do it. So this is where I'm going to stop tonight. It's almost 12 o'clock here, midnight, so I'm going to stop now, and I'll come back tomorrow and I'll show you exactly how we're going to do it. Alright? Thank you very much for watching, and please remember to go to my Facebook page, Not So Many Album Templates, and join there. You're going to see fresh new beginnings. Somehow, somewhere, some day I'll come right. So thank you for watching again, and enjoy your day further. Bye bye. Bye bye.